Hi and welcome to Take Time to Create. My name is Linda and this is where we take time out of our everyday lives to create new and wonderful things. Today we have an art journal page. This is actually a sheet ripped out of my art journal, but it's okay. It still works. If you had an art journal that was still put together, that works too. So yeah, we're going to start with this. I have a napkin and we're going to use this to start with. It only has print on the middle there. I got this from the Dollar Tree, I think. What we're going to do is we're going to split it into the 2-ply. Okay, so I have the print and it's just now the single ply on the top, and I also have some tissue paper. We're going to use matte Mod Podge and smear these around. Just using a brush, I'm going to rip these up into small pieces, and let me get this. Yeah, just going to rip up into some smaller pieces and just put it on all over. Kind of random. I'm not trying to cover up the whole thing. I will want some of the background still to be able to show through, but that's it for the background. So we're going to go ahead and do this. So the background's done, and I'm going to use some colors to paint. I have Rose Shimmer, and this is a folk art. I have Festive Green, it's a deco art. I have Blue Sapphire and folk art, and White Pearl and deco art. Just what I have. Use what you have. I'm going with metallic paints because, of course, those are my favorite. If you want matte colors or just regular acrylics, use those. But as always, use what you have. And I'm just gonna kind of go in and just paint around. So, gonna add my colors, random fashions, and yeah, paint. So, kind of just do what you want with your paints. You know, put them all around, add what you want. Take off more paint if you want, add more paint. Kind of on the abstract style, I am just using the same brush all over and just kind of using that. Right, I'm gonna take a baby wipe. Kind of wipe away a few places just to expose the tissue paper underneath. All right, I'm loving how this is looking, so let me dry this. So this is what my focal point is going to be. These are stickers from the Dollar Tree. So we've got too bright of a background, too much going on. So what I'm gonna do, so since my background is too bright, I'm gonna take some heavy white gesso. And I'm going to kind of bring down the color just a little bit so that the background is not competing with my flowers as much. I do have a lot of texture going on. My tissue paper wrinkled up, which is perfectly fine by me. Okay, so I have that. Let me dry it real quick. I'm gonna add some washi tape, just random pieces, randomly placed washi tape all over. We're layering things up, adding lots of layers. Got some washi tape on. Take some gesso and spread it all over. Bringing down the color, you know, just adding that white gesso. I really like what this does to a page. It just kind of mutes it as it needs to be muted. Just like that. There we go. Let me dry this. All right, time to add these flowers, these really cute stickers. I know I keep saying it, but I really think the Dollar Tree is really stepping it up with their stickers and a lot of this stuff. It's really super cute. We're gonna put 3 little guys here. We're gonna add these. I like these flowers. We're just gonna add these up towards the top. All right, so I've got my stickers on everywhere. And this has to be completely dry before the next step. So I'm going to blast it with my heat tool, make sure it's completely dry, then we'll move on to the next step. All right, so it's all dry now, and I want to add some splashes before I add some shadowing and other details. So on just one of these little plastic cards that you get in the mail, you know, when they're trying to sell you stuff. It's a great palette to put a little bit of white gesso and just some water with it, and then I'm just going to splatter it on. Just give myself some really pretty splatters just to add a really cool detail on here. Let me hold that up so you can see it. It's hard to see down with the bright lights on, but the splatters add a really cool detail. I really do love that, just like that. Let me dry these real quick. Now it's all dry, I'm going to use some of the Prima Marketing water-soluble oil pastels. And I'm going to take, let's see here. I'm just going to take some gray and put it down here on the bottom. And some brown, I think, too. I have a little bit of green, and then I'm going to just take a water brush, dip it in the water, and just kind of smudge it all around. I'm just going to take a little bit of black and I'm just going to add that as well, just a little bit. I want a little bit darker around, even in the ground. I'm going to put a little bit around these flowers here, just a tiny bit. I have a little paper towel that I'm just blotting off if it gets too wet, if everything is just starting to get too much. Just take a paper towel, blot off your brush or blot off your art journal page. You know, I really like these oil pastels from Prima Marketing. They're very forgiving. They add that really fantastic detail, and I really like them. I've been very impressed with them. So, and you've probably seen them in a lot of my art journal pages, because I do tend to use them. I like them, which is always a good thing. And the last thing I want to do is add some quotes. I have Small Talk by Tim Holtz, and I like Today is Full of Possibilities. Never Give Up is also a really good one. I like that one. I have to say, the Tim Holtz Small Talk, they're just really fantastic. All right, Never Give Up. And how about Choose to Shine? We'll put 3 quotes on today. It's just needing a bunch of quotes. We'll stick this one right here with the flowers. And this art journal page is done. Okay, let me hold it up close so you can see check it out. Such a cute page, so much fun. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. You can also find me online on Instagram. I have Take Time to Create. I also have a second one, which is Linda's Journey 78. All my personal stuff is on that one. I also have a blog and a Facebook page, so you can find me all over the place online. I'd love to have you follow me or subscribe to any one of those social medias as well. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next time.